Recently, a post went viral calling Sweden the least hospitable country in the world. Hashtag Swedengate. The reason for this being that if you visit a Swede, don't be expected to be invited to stay for dinner. This post made me really curious about how the rest of Western Europe would measure up. So today we have a new series called Rank Me to see which is the most and the least hospitable country in Western Europe.
You're being sat down and going, here you go, eat that. And it's like, you know, you could be allergic, you might hate it, but you finish it and you go, thank you so much, Mrs. O'Flaherty. This liver and onions is really nice.
Hi, I'm Benjamin. I'm from Lille, northern France.
Hi, I'm Laura and I'm from the Netherlands.
Ciao, sono Giovanni and I'm from Italy.
Hi, I'm Josephine and I'm from Germany.
How's it going? I'm Clara and I'm from Ireland.
Hey, my name is Peter and I'm from Gothenburg, Sweden.
Would you say your country is hospitable?
Yes, I would say so. My country is hospitable. Not in Paris, but the rest of France were really nice.
In the Netherlands, people say they are. I think it's regional, not everywhere in the Netherlands. Where I'm from the east, it's not really, but in Amsterdam and in the middle, yes, it is.
All over Italy, we'll welcome you with nice wine and a dish of pasta. Number one.
Even though people might not think so, yeah, we love to have people over. And if you're at our house, you get some food, you get some drinks. Yeah, of course.
I mean, yeah, not only do we give drink in our own country, we've also managed to establish a pub in every country in the world to give drink to people. So I would say, yeah, we're doing pretty good.
We will take you out on fika, a brief fun, but we won't invite you to our house.
Who would you say is the most hospitable person here? Point to this person or country. Who would you say is the least?
So if we're going to go by the least who won't welcome you into his house,
He's number one.
I
number
welcome
one.
everyone into my house. My mother would
But-
feed anyone.
What?
With everything and anything that it,
With
like
beer?
she would cook a full feast for a king if you were to come over to the house.
Describe.
She would, honestly.
here.
What is happening?
Go here.
Oh, between. Okay,
Yeah.
right. Okay, well,
I would say,
we switch.
actually,
yeah,
yes.
I can't
No.
be the last.
No, I would say the
France,
same.
What
come
about
on.
us?
We can, well, because Germany and France are also teammates in Europe, I would say we team on that. Like we're on the same
You're on the
level.
same level.
Like that.
like, do Germany have it in the schedule to be hospitable though? Like, or
Unless you're late, you're welcome.
based on experience, I have been on many a holiday in France and they're an incredibly welcoming place. Germany, I feel like they don't have a lot of time for you.
That's not true.
When I've been there.
Definitely France.
I would go with France as well. I've been to more French homes than German homes.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right.
Oh, how nice that must be to be in other people's homes.
We don't have the social culture where we invite people in our homes. We meet people out on the city, and if there's family dinners and if we invite friends over, it's a big thing. So we have to plan ahead in advance. And so that's why we don't do it that often. The Swedengate has been a large thing now in social media, and that is a thing where if there's a family dinner, the friend of the family's child has to stay in their room. They will play games or video games or whatever in their friend's room while the family is having dinner. And this has shocked a lot of people, and especially on nations here. And Swedengate is 100% true.
And he's so proud of it.
Yes.
No,
You tell it with
but it's a
pride.
thing.
Well, it's kind of cute because like we don't know a lot of things about Sweden, and the only thing that comes out is this. And
Yeah.
we're like, what? Well, we have a thing with like we have dinner and their kids, they have their own table at the end. So because you know adults want to stay with
Yeah.
adults for conversation.
But you actually feed them.
Yeah.
They don't.
Oh, you don't feed them?
No, no.
They stay in the room.
Oh, I didn't get that.
From the beginning, it's a social thing. It's a social cultural thing where Swedes don't want to end up in debt. So if, for example, a friend will receive food at another friend's house, then the parents of that friend would feel the need to invite that other friend to their house for a dinner. So it always comes with a certain types of restraint.
It's like a scary movie.
It's like
Claustrophobic?
we're like stuck in this void of having to constantly feed each other.
Yes, we can give back, but we don't want to end up in the situation where we don't know if we can give back. So I don't know if I get the chance to offer you a dinner at my house. So I don't want to feel that I'm in debt to you.
This kind of reminds me of Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory.
I don't understand what any of them are saying because my whole childhood was like, here, are you hungry? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Like, an Irish mother would feed you like 2 snacks, lunch, second lunch, breakfast, second breakfast, like Lord of the Rings. Do you know where he's like, oh, what about second breakfast?
What about breakfast?
You've already had it.
We've had one, yes. What about second breakfast?
That's like every Irish mother ever. If you're over like playing with your friend or whatever, and the dinner's ready, you're getting that dinner whether you want it or not. You are being sat down and going, here you go, eat that. And it's like, you know, you could be allergic, you might hate it, but you finish it and you go, thank you so much, Mrs. O'Flaherty. This liver and onions is really nice. I'm such a fan, thank you.
I can relate to that, yes.
So to start off with Sweden, the dinner parties are small. It's
There's no one.
Yeah, there's no one there. There's 2 couples. One couple there invites another couple over. It's planned. It will include salmon and it will be very well compounded with wine that is from Sustainable. So it's small and it's not that often at all.
Because you might have to remortgage the house.
In the Netherlands, we plan everything from 1 week to 4, 5, 6 weeks. And we have a lot of cheese, like a whole plate full of cheese, of course. And one person pays for everything. And then the next day, everybody gets a tikkie. Tikkie means like it splits.
Mm-hmm. That's neat.
Yeah.
German.
German, very German.
So what about Germany?
I don't know. Do we do dinner parties? No, I'm just kidding.
Bratwurst.
Bratwurst. No, I mean there's like mostly more like these organized dinner parties where it's like everyone is contributing with alcohol, or like maybe the host is contributing the food, and then everybody's bringing drinks. Or like Germans are very, especially when it comes to birthday kind of thing, it's more like it's my birthday, so I have to invite everyone and I have to pay for everything. So they pay for food, drinks, everything, and we don't split anything.
I can relate to that as well. When it's your own birthday, you pay for everything. You don't send a tikkie.
Because here it's not the same. Like
no,
people,
here it's not the same.
If it's your birthday, people pay for you.
Yeah, people pay
and
for
then,
you.
Back home you have to pay for everyone.
Yeah. Well, in France, it takes time and be last minute. It always starts with the apéro, the apéritif, where we all just have like dry sausage and like cheese and wine or beer. That can take a long time because we like to debate and discuss. We also like to dance. So when I grew up, like a lot of parties with my parents would end up with like dancing and stuff, and you always see kids like sleeping on chairs at like midnight because they're too tired to go to bed.
Well, in Ireland, I'll tell you one thing now. We do drink a lot at dinner parties. So the food becomes less of a thing that you really want, more a thing that you need, so you can keep drinking.
Because you don't really have good food though.
Pacha.
I'm just in the middle.
No.
What would you make for me?
Honey.
What would you make for
I'd
me?
make you like a really nice plate.
It will be a stew.
Of cocktail sausages. Generally, dinner parties go to like about 6 o'clock in the morning, and someone will whip out either a guitar and have a strum, a recorder maybe, or a flute. It's all very like about having the banter and having the crack and kind of coming together and just really enjoying each other's company. So the food is kind of a byproduct, because generally for a dinner party, it's how many people you can just squash into one room. Because it's raining outside, so you can't go outside. So you have to stay inside, and that just generally means bodies inside.
In Italy, obviously, we're more spontaneous. If someone comes over, there's always food in the fridge, always. It's our culture to make the guests happy, because we know if we go over to our guest house, they're gonna make us happy. It's the way it is, you know.
Swedish.
Always exchange the favor. You know, you gotta share the happiness, the moment, the experience. Everyone comes, and then, you know, make the sauce. You know, slow cooking. It's cooking on its own, and then everyone comes over, the family and friends.
I'm starving. Stop speaking.
The wine. Never miss the wine.
I can see why you're number one now. It actually makes a lot of sense.
I know in Italy it's always like big big families, like all the
Exactly,
friends, all
yeah.
the family, and all of a sudden there's like 30 people for dinner, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
really
yeah.
nice. I like that.
It's
really
really
cool.
warm.
It's really warm, yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you enjoyed the series and you want us to make more videos in Rank Me. By the way, speaking of Sweden, I just published my first ever book called Sex Before Coffee, A Guide to Dating in Scandinavia, which talks all about meeting people in Scandinavia, making friends, and of course, dating, as that's my main topic. Anyways, if you enjoyed us, let us know in the comments, which do you think is the most hospitable country in Europe? And which is the least hospitable country in Europe? I'd love to know your thoughts. Stay tuned for next week's video as usual, and keep on breaking down your barriers. Adios!